Hello, this is Everest, and I'm Jared, and we are going to show you how we do our kefir. So, here is some kefir, just little greens that we make our soda out of, and that's already hydrated. If you order some, you'll probably get some that is dehydrated, and you have to just hydrate it. So, our first thing that we do is I have Ev, he helps me make our kefir soda all the time, so he is going to show you how. First, we put in a cup of sugar into our jar. And this is a jar you can get at, if you go to a grocery store and ask them if you can have like their pickle jars or whatnot and just wash them out, because most of the time they're just throwing them away, and they'll more likely be happy to let you have a jar. Then we put in a pinch of eggshell. And the eggshells, you just boil your eggshells and rinse them off, boil them, and then just crush them up to get your eggshells. And it's just a pinch, is all you need. What's next, Ev? Yep, we got 2 organic raisins that we're putting in there. And then we have our, what's that? Baking soda. And it's just a 1/4 teaspoon, the smallest one, of baking soda. Okay. And then this is the organic molasses. It is unsulfured that we put in, and I usually do this part. I just put about a tablespoon or a teaspoon in. It'll take a minute. And we also do a slice of lemon. So Ethan or Ev, do you want to go ahead and slice that? A slice of lemon. Our bottle's almost out, so it's taking a minute for it to come down. But yep, just about a teaspoon is all you need. Yeah, slice it off another. Okay. Go ahead and put that in, Ev. And so that's most of the ingredients. Then we put in some just drinking water. If you have a filter on your sink, you can use that. But our filter is expired, so we are now just using this drinking water for now. And we just do a 1/2 gallon. Ev, get our stir stick. So I fill it up just about half or so, and then we'll go ahead and stir it up good. Okay, then let's see, we put enough. It's a little lighter. There we go. Just have to mix up some of it. It'll turn like a yellowish color because of the molasses. There we go. Good job. Then, this is only a 1/2 cup of kefir, but usually we put in a 1/2 cup to a whole cup of kefir. Go ahead, buddy. And then we give it one more final stir. You want to stir it a little? And the kefir will start eating the sugar. And then we put the lid on, and we'll put it in our spot to save for a couple days when we let the kefir get eaten, or eat the sugar. Ta-da! 4 days later, this is what you have. And if you look at it, you'll see that it's bubbly, and the raisins have grown a little bit. And what that means is just that the kefir's been working. So now, after you let it sit for 4 days, we need to strain it out.
You want to talk about metal?
And what you want to do is use a plastic strainer. Metal kind of takes away the kefir. That's what it looks like. If you look at how it's effervescence is in there, and then that's what the kefir looks like. So now we'll just take a jar of grape juice. Need help? Got it? And make sure it's not sugar-free grape juice or anything with Splenda, basically because the kefir eats the sugar. Go ahead and pour that in there, buddy.
And no other preservatives.
And no other preservatives. So, and you can experiment with your different juices of what you use. We use cran grape as well. It's one of our favorites. Grape is our favorite. And as you go along, you can experiment with what you want and how you like it. All right, so that is our soda. Where'd my bottles go? Now, bottles. Since we do it a lot, we have the glass bottles that look like beer bottles that you can get from a brew shack or a brewing company, and we use that a lot. But to start out, I would recommend if you don't know if you want to do it long term, get just you can do water bottles or soda bottles, just something plastic, and you just fill them up. Just pour your little concoction in here, and this is what's considered a second fermentation. And you can see how it bubbled up. And you just then put the lid on. You don't want to fill it all the way. You want some room for it in there. And what will happen if it's kind of soft right now to push on, but as it sits for another day, I would recommend setting it for a day and then checking, and it should be rock solid hard. And then when you open it over a sink, because it could all over the place. So it will keep getting hard, and it will get more fizzy, carbonated, and that is how we do it.
And we mark the date.
And then you mark the date, so you know life gets busy, and then you know what date you did it, and when you can then fill it up, and that is basically it. So this is what you mix your soda with, or your juice with, after it's sat for 4 days. That's it.